Hey everybody, Nick here, Dooley, Michigan Homestead. Just figured I'd come out here and show you that we are still here. I'm currently out of work probably for the next 3 months minimal. I have to get neck surgery back from, 6 months ago when that cow ran me. So anyways, make long story short, maybe I'll get us some more consistent videos here, because that's about all I'm going to be able to do to keep my sanity here while I'm off resting until I see the surgeon and MRIs and all that good stuff. So hopefully I can come up with some creative videos. As you can see, it looks a lot different around the Dooley homestead here. I started on the pond, or I guess you want to call it a pond, a swallow, for the ducks and stuff, because the plan is this is gonna have we're gonna have like a duck house here, for the geese and ducks, and fence it in to where they can come in here and enjoy the water. And we got a long way to go for depth wise, I believe, because I'm already on the deep end here, probably 4 or 5 feet, and I'm just now starting to hit a little bit of a moist clay. Unfortunately, I can't do anything right now. I don't have an excavator. We only get the tractor in about that far and then you're toast. But we got the greenhouse up. I got started mowing lawn the other day, and of course, with all this gas fluctuations and stuff, I believe we got some wet gas, because I drove it fine up to the point of gassing it up, started it up, made it 100 feet, and it started stalling out like it was running out of gas. So I cleaned out the filter, did everything of all of the above, still doing the same thing, checked all the wires, sensors, etc., you name it. So bottom line is, I think I gotta drain the gas, put a new spark plug in, and probably solve the problem. Then I can get this grass mowed and get it back to looking, good there. So what we have out here, we got our potatoes and onions over here, which we'll walk over here. So I figured I was going to work smarter, not harder on this situation. I took the forks on the tractor and I just backbladed them to make 2 trenches. Did the same thing kind of with the potatoes here. I may have went a little high on the potato mouths. I'm hoping not, but we'll see. And then over here, we're going to be going pumpkins, cantaloupe, zucchini, basically any viners. So where we have the stakes here now, which another thing I thought, well, let's work smarter, not harder, because I can't do much. I took the forks and kind of bent them forward or towards the tractor, got them at a consistent depth where they would stay, and I just drove forward, and that gave me my rows to plant corn. So we're gonna go buy some bulk corn here. We're gonna go about 3 to 5 pounds. I think I'm at about 40 feet times 8 rows. So that'll give us a good amount of sweet corn, and we may even go all the way down yet, because we want to blanch a lot of corn this year. We may have some, friends, family, neighbors, vegetable stand, I guess we have endless options. Then I'll walk us over here to our garden, where it's protected from the deer, just because these are all the things last year that we planted that the deer decided to snack on, well, devour rather. So this time we said, you know what, the heck with it. We put up a 6-foot tall fence around it, gate, and we still have a few things to plant in, and I got a fence that's already cut and everything for the length around here for the strawberries. I just want to get all the strawberries in first before I do all that. So we got roughly, I want to say it was like 20 cabbage. We started our green beans that we had it in the basement that we started early, and we were going to plant the rest, seed right in the ground here, and we're going to run a fence so we can weave them through the fence. empty slot for the green peppers, yellow peppers, and then we have cherry tomatoes. Tomato. I think these are the Bonnie Best. Not sure what the name of the sweet potatoes are, or excuse me, the cherry tomatoes. But I believe we have a total of 65, maybe 70 tomato plants in the garden. We do that every year. Kind of get a little excessive with it. But we have lots of family and friends that are more than happy to share the love. So we planted 3 apple trees today with our other apple tree here. Hopefully they're going to take. I did the best I could with reading my research on how to plant them. I still got it. They said to put some mulch around each one of them to help keep in the moisture. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. Go get some mulch for them. But I think they all turned out rather straight. I mean, for the eyeballing it, the information I read said about 15 to 18 foot apart. So I went 15 foot apart because if we get too far up in here yet, we have a whole septic tank up here and field through here. So I didn't want to come out too far. And that gives us room to go. If I want to come over here 15 feet here, do another 4. That gives us a small little mini orchard. So these are the shrubs in the future here. These 2 here we're going to be pulling and replacing with a little bit cleaner looking shrubs. These ones look like they're dying in the inside. Those ones do too, but I have no idea what's under there yet. So I'm going to kind of retrim them like I did last year. And when you're coming down the road, they do look good with the house. It's like they'd be really naked without it. And we did get the turkeys out. They are. You guys won't believe how big they are already. We were able to get a pen out here for them. And I believe we have a male and a female. From what I've been reading, the males have more of a square head, and the females have a rounded head. So hey guys, Mommy just go out here and fed you. What's the matter? Y'all excited, huh? You excited? They are tame. I mean, they let you hold them and everything, but you don't dare stick your finger by them. They'll nip you good. We got our old bunny here. Hey, Thunder, right? Thunder. And we got good old Joey the goat, which he's going to be getting rehomed here soon, I hope. Joey. We're going to make him either a new pen out here so we can get this brooding house available for the chickens and get my nesting boxes and everything in there properly. Jojo. Jojo. Joey. Joey. Oh, you don't want me bothered today? Joey. Joey. Come on, Joe. No, I don't think he wants to be bothered today. So now we'll come over to our next problem we're having here. This bugger here, we buy hay for him and corn, the mineral blocks, you name it. He gets what he wants. He's spoiled. But instead, he would rather come over here. And we've already had to put pig pen up here because he was reaching his head underneath that cattle fence, tearing it up. Doing the same thing over here. So for tonight's temporary fix, we've lined it with some wood here. Which these are the scab wood I got because I have some plans for this wood. A lot of good potential signs, etc. I see a bench top in there for making a bench. I even see a small desk cover for making a desktop. So we got a good batch of scab wood in here. But yeah, he did the same thing down this stretch. So I just took the bucket and pushed dirt all the way up on the outside and basically covered anything that he wanted to eat and now he has to dig way deep to even get underneath that fence. So we got a little cleanup to do. We kind of have this stuff pushed up over here just for a backup, because what's going to happen here is we're going to be end up either getting rid of him and getting some more calves, or I'm gonna got to get him into that barn where he doesn't push that door open anymore, so I can actually tear all this old rotted post out. And because we've hooked up the electric fence in 3 different spots, hooked it up. I've done many electric fences my life, done it the same way I've always done it. Can I get any juice to buzz through it? We tested it at the box, plenty of juice buzzing out. So I moved it over here, which right now is just a temporary thing to try and see if maybe it was a ground issue with wetter soil here, and same results. So what's been happening is Gideon, super nice bull here as he is, I get all this ran, he'll run over. By the time I walked from over there to here to plug this guy in, he had his horns all in that and tore it all down. Over here, tore it all down. Next day, went and repaired it. Same thing. So now he has everything tore out again. He knows what it's there for. He knows what we're trying to do, and he thinks he's smart. Well, doesn't think he knows it. I don't know what beef prices are going like at stockyards in your guys' neck of the woods, but I'm hearing up here anywhere from 94 cents. This is an Amish guy that told me this, to $1.38. And I'm thinking Gideon here, he's roughly about 1,200, 1,400 pounds. Just guessing from what, being around cows enough, you kind of can tell. And sometimes it surprises you though too. So we may take him to the stockyard and turn that around into, I want to get just 4 heifers. Then we can get them AI'd, be done with it. And then have some calves in here in the future. So, with that being said, guys, like I said, I'm going to probably be doing some more videos just because that's all I have to do right now. And it gives me time to spend with you guys and get some social networking, so to speak, back and forth with you guys and get some entertainment in the process. So, everybody, hit that like button, subscribe, and give the Dooley Homestead a little support. We love you guys. God bless. Have a good evening.